The Chosen One Episode 2. The compound of Esbuka was silent, except for the low wailing of the twins' mother. Clay pots stood cracked and forgotten near the doorstep, and the once busy courtyard had become a place of dread. Ngozi entered without hesitation, her presence drawing glances from the neighbors gathered at a cautious distance. Inside the hut, the air was thick with heat and the bitter scent of fevered flesh. The twins Chimka and Chimdi lay on a raffia mat, their small bodies trembling with sweat. Their eyes were open but unfocused, pupils flickering as though they saw something beyond the living. Ngozi knelt between them. She placed her hand on their foreheads and closed her eyes. She whispered an invocation to the ancestors, calling upon the guardian of children and the keeper of hidden things. The gourd at her waist trembled lightly. A sign. She opened her eyes. The fever was not ordinary. Something had touched these boys, something not of this world. What medicine have they been given? She asked. Adana shook her head. Only herbs from your last visit. Nothing more. Ngozi frowned. She reached into her basket, pulling out a small pouch of ground bark. As she prepared a mixture to ease the fever, her mind wandered to the past 2 cases. An elder who had collapsed in the market, without reason, and a newborn who had refused to cry or nurse, dying before the 3rd sunrise. No disease Ngozi knew explained them all, but the spirits had been restless lately. Birds flying backwards, a snake shedding its skin and turning white, a breeze that whispered her name at midnight. Later that night, back in her compound, Ngozi stood at the edge of the grove. The sacred trees rustled softly, their leaves whispering secrets only she could hear. She stepped no closer, no one entered the grove unless summoned. But tonight she felt watched. Her gourd shook again. She turned slowly. No one was there. But as she returned to her hut, she noticed something strange. Carved into the wood of her doorway, nearly invisible, was a mark she had not made. 3 slashes, vertical, with a dot at the center. Her blood ran cold. That was the mark of abomination used only to brand those who had defied the ancient laws. And it was carved on her own HOME. Tells follow for more.